Hello, creative stampers, and happy Fun Fold Friday. I have a fun fold that is a card that I got from one of you all. Problem is I can't remember who gave it to me. It was quite a while ago and I've been saving it, but I forgot to put a post-it note or something on it. I love that you all don't sign your cards so I can reuse them. However, when I put them to the side and I don't put a post-it note, then I forget whose it is. So, oh, I'm so sorry. But when you recognize it, please shout out in the comments so I can properly thank you, because I thanked you before. I've shown it when I do when I share cards with you all. By the way, I'm sharing another card today that I got in the mail. But anyways, so Fun Fold Friday. Yes, it's a triple Z fold. Well, it's 3 strips of DSP that are folded like a Z fold. It's not an exact Z fold card, but it's the only way I could describe it. I looked online. I couldn't even really find. I found a couple more like it, but that's pretty much what everybody calls it. So, yeah, I can't wait to share how to make this with you. Like I said, I also have a card that I got in the mail, a happy fall card. And so I want to share that with you all. And don't forget, this is November. And in the month of November, when you spend $50 or more, not only are you getting my embellishment pack that I always give you, but I'm giving you the card kit for free this month. And I want to show that to you again one more time. And then we'll get into the fun fold. So, all right, here we go. And let's see, there we go. All right, so let's start with the card that I got in the mail. So this is from Jean Johnson, and I love the colored leaves with the fall and the cute little truck punch, and God bless you. And then she used designer paper here and a little cross and more leaves, just so sweet. And she says, may you be blessed, warmth in your home, love in your heart, peace in your soul, and joy in your life. Happy Thanksgiving, blessed Jean Johnson. Well, happy Thanksgiving to you too, Jean. And I very much appreciate that. Thank you. Brings a smile to my face. Now, one more time, if you order $50 or more this month and you use the host code right here, you get the card kit for free. Now, the card kit, you can pretty much do it without the winterly treetop stamp set. Like these, you could do without it. But these two, you need this pine frame, and then you need the negative that you punch out as a stencil for this card. So if you want to make them just like this, you'll need to order or have the winterly treetop stamp set. All right, but the kit comes with all the cardstock that you need. If it has designer paper like this, I'll have a piece of the designer paper for you. Of course, all the written instructions and the video. All right, so that's that. Let's get on with today's fun fold. So, like I said, I'm calling it the triple strip. And this is the card that I received from you all, from somebody. I'm not sure who, because I forgot to put a post-it note and no one signed it, but here's the back. But I do love it, and I couldn't wait to remake this card for you all and show you how this is made. So I did some measuring and I figured it out. And we're going to use the brand new Otterly Amazing. Have y'all seen this? This is online exclusive. You can only get this at stampinup.com. It's not in the catalog. Okay. It was just released. It has paper that goes with it, embellishments, and twine, just so beautiful. So I'll be showing that to you. And here are my 3 strips. Now the strips are cut at 6 1/4 by 1 1/2. Now there is an email that will come out and that will have all of these measurements for you. I'm going to go ahead and take this banner off of here so you all can see better. There we go. So once again, this is 6 1/4 by 1 1/2. And there are 3 of those. There is a base. The base is 6 1/4 by 5 1/2. Okay. Traditional cards are 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. All right. And so we're going to be scoring this and folding it. So it'll be 4 1/4 wide, but it is 6 1/4 right now by 5 1/2 tall. All right. Then there's a piece of white for the back. And this is only 3 1/2 in the back. All right. So back here, this piece, 3 1/2 by 5 1/4. All right. Put that there. And then I've got the little otters. I've gone ahead and fussy cut these cute little otters out of the paper. Let me show you the paper real quick. All right, so this is where the fish paper came from, and this is where the little otter came from. And then look, I love the marble swirl that looks like water. Anyways, this is the paper. It is so beautiful. I love it. These rocks I saw at Glacier National Park this past summer. I cannot wait to do a scrapbook page with that. Oh my gosh, I know the perfect waterfall picture I'm doing with that. Okay, that'll be a while before I get to that. Okay, there we go. Awesome paper, awesome paper. So utterly adorable paper, utterly amazing stamp set. All right, let's get the scoring tool out. Okay, and we're going to do the base first, and then we'll do the DSP. So our base, like I said, is 6 1/4 by 5 1/2. And we're going to score it at 1 1/8. So 1 1/8, and an eighth is just half of a quarter. So a little less than 1 1/4, 1 1/8, and then 2 1/8. So there'll be an inch in between. All right, so that is that part. Now, my designer paper is just the opposite. So we had the scores on the left side here. We're going to have the scores on the right side over here. And this is 4 1/4 by 5 1/4. Now, if you want to risk it and put them all together and do it at once, that's what I'm going to do. All right, so I'm going to come over here at 4 1/4. All right, make sure you've got your scoring tool. 4 1/4, and then at 5 1/4. Hopefully this works. Okay, and yep, it went all the way through. Great. All right, put this to the side. And now this is the Z-fold part. So you have this score here. We're going to fold it on itself. And then we're going to fold this back. And definitely want a bone folder for this. You want a nice crisp fold. And then this one, we're going to go back behind itself and then forward. Now this one, yeah, designer paper folds pretty good. It's the cardstock that really needs to be use the bone folder with it, but I use the bone folder with both. Excuse my sniffly nose. I do apologize. You all know last week I had a nasty cold. I'm still got a little bit of drainage. Okay, so there we go. We have all of these now. So fun. And then we have this one. All right. Now they all just go together. So I'm going to just lay them on here first. Make sure they're all on there. And also if you want your paper, so I noticed my paper's not matching up. Let's see. This paper goes up here. So this one must go down. Nope. This one must go up here. There we go. All right. It doesn't really matter if you keep your paper the same, but it's fun if you do. So these actually go up in the corners. So that's easy enough. And then this one will go in the center. So I'll go ahead and glue these down. Mm-hmm. There we go. Make sure it's all like I want it. There we go. Before it dries. That's what I love about liquid glue. You got that wiggle room. Wiggle room. All right. So this one goes down here. Okay. It's not wanting to line up. Hold on. Come on. All right, that's better. Well, nope. I'm just having an ornery time, aren't I? There we go. All right. Okay. That's good enough. Okay. And then this one. And that I'm just going to eyeball it if you want to get your ruler out, if you're more of a perfectionist. But I'm not. I just, wherever it looks good. There we go. Yay. All right, now that I've got the left side all glued down, now we just do the right side. It's pretty simple, huh? And I think I'll just do one at a time. Hold on. Make sure I get this on here right. I don't want the other ones to stick. There we go. Mm-hmm. There we go. And oops, come here. There. All right. And that one needs to be. So this is the base of the card and just sits up like that. Isn't that fun? I love that. Now we just decorate it. Now I'm just taking where I got my idea for decorating it is from the catalog, or it's actually not the catalog. I'm sorry, the computer where it is. So let me share that with you. Open, present, share screen. There we go. Yeah. Okay. So you can see right here down at the bottom of this card. This card is on the computer. It's when you look for the stamp set, there it is. So I'm just going to I'm going to duplicate this bottom part here. Okay. All right. Let's go back to, there we go. So I have the little otter. Okay. And then I have the log. I cut out, so one of the pieces of DSP is kind of a gray water wash looking color. And so when you cut out the little dies, the stones, it actually looks like stones. I thought that was pretty cool. I didn't have to do anything because just regular gray granite cardstock looked kind of flat. So I like that they have the gray granite DSP that's got some texture to it. Okay, and then also these cute little seaweeds. So let me show you the die set real quick again. Here it is. So it has the log, the seaweed here. Here are the stones right here. You could also cut out little fish or bigger fish. And of course, these dies cut out the shapes of the otters. It also, you can stamp it also and cut them out, or you can just cut out the designer paper. And let's put this baby together. All right. So we have the otters on top of the log. So just a little bit of glue, not very much. Come on. There we go. Just a little bit of glue. And that's right on top of the log right there. And then we have this seaweed coming out of the back here. So we have a tall piece, 2 tall pieces. Is that right? Yeah, 2 tall pieces coming out of the back. Yeah. So let's do it this way. Yep. So I'm just going to dab some glue on the back of these. There we go. And just hold that for a sec. Okay. Let's see, I've cut out some more seaweed here. They have this little one kind of sticking in there also. So let me get a little bit of glue on there. There we go. And that just kind of tucks in between there, right like that. That looks good. Okay, so that side's done. Now this side has a couple in the back and then one in the front. So here these 2 are going to go in the back, and this one will come up front with a rock. And so let me go ahead and get these 2 on. And it looks like the darker one is on first. So kind of like that. And then the green one, actually there's a rock there. So let's go ahead and get that rock in there. Actually, that's how did she? Oh, there are 2 rocks there. Okay, I was like, how did they do that? Okay, so there's 1 rock, and then they have a second rock. Like, is it this one? No, it's this. I can't tell if it's the big ones or the little ones. It's the little ones. Okay. Yeah, this one goes right there. All right. And this seaweed goes back behind here. Like I said, this is kind of difficult. All right, so this one goes back behind the rock, and then this one here goes behind this rock that's in the front. All right. Oops, darn it. It didn't stay glued. Sometimes you have to wait a sec. Awesome. So if you're ever trying to recreate something that is on the computer in the catalog, sometimes you have to really look at it carefully and go, okay, how exactly are they sticking all that on there? But I thought I was doing pretty good here. All right, so we're not almost done here. We just have a couple more rocks to put in here. So they have a rock back behind this side, back here. Okay. It's a little further. There we go. And then this rock is up in front. All right, and I think that's enough. There we go. Awesome. So there we have our little otter scene. And we're just going to stick that right on there. We want to make sure that when it's closed, it's not hanging off the edge too much. So we can either have it there across the center, which I like that. I like that a lot. That's just going to go right there. Okay. Oh, let's do dimensionals. Yeah, let's pull out our dimensionals. Let's see. Try to get a sheet that I'm already using. Nope. Looks like there we go. There's some. All right. Make sure I put it where I want. So I'm going to have it kind of right here because I'm going to put my sentiment up here. So let's put our dimensionals down here. There we go. Maybe one more for secure, to keep it secure. There we go. Awesome. I hope you all are enjoying this fun fold. If you make one, would you please put a picture of it on our group page? It's Kristina's Creative Stampers is our private group page. I'd like to get that page a little more active. Yeah, I would love for you all to share your card creations with each other. There we go. So there's the cluster. Now we just need to put our banner up here. So let's get our stamp out. And I'm using Love You Lots. Of course, what I love about stamping is you don't have to stick with these sentiments. If you don't, these are more for a Valentine type card, or anniversary cards. And a lot of people are like, well, but I could use these otters for anything. Well, of course you can. You need birthday, thank yous, friendship, all kinds of fun stuff. All right, so Love You Lots. And then here's my little strip for my sentiment. And I'm looking at the colors on my card and I'm trying to decide, do I want green, a lot of blue, a lot of brown. One color I'm not seeing very much of is this pretty coral, but I'm afraid if I put coral up there, there's no coral down here. So no, we're not going to go with that. I'm going to go boring and I'm going to go with brown. We'll at least go with pecan pie. No, I'm just kidding. Pecan pie. Where are you from? How do you say it? Pecan. It's hard for me. My father is from New England. My mother is from Virginia. I was raised in Texas. So pecan pie kind of comes out a lot of different ways for me. There we go. Love it. Love you lots. And it doesn't have to be for your husband. It could be for your child. I mean, goodness gracious. How many of us don't just adore our children? So like I have in my nieces, I have 2 nieces in college. One's a freshman, one's a sophomore. So I need to let them know that I love them lots. Yeah. Some people are like, oh, I can't use that. I don't have anybody to send a Valentine to. Oh, yes, you do. Yes, you do. You have lots of people. Oh, yeah, this twine. Isn't this beautiful twine? Yeah, let's get some of this twine on here. Let's get this tape. An easy way to do twine. Basically, we're just going to go back and forth. Oh, that works. Come on. Yep. Actually, I want to twist that. Let's twist that. Come here. Oh, it's kind of sticky. There we go. I don't know if you can tell it's twisted or not, but there. That's cute. All right, now dimensionals. And then these river rocks. You got to see these river rocks. These are so cool. All right, so love you lots. Goes there. And check these out. Are these not the coolest? Oh, love these. I can never have enough bling. I have, like I said, I have a huge box full of bling. I just keep buying more and more. All right, let's put these. Let's see. Where did they put their bling? Kind of in the seaweed all around. All right, so we can put one here. So there's little and big. One here. One here. Yeah. And then we'll put a gray one here. Yeah, that's a good one. Maybe one there. And get a little gray one. There. Awesome. All finished, except I almost forgot the back. All right. So here I just stamped a few of the fish down here and a little bit of the seaweed. But don't forget to put your back on so you can sign your card and let your person know how much you love them. I will be back Monday night for some scrapbooking with you. And then next Friday, I'll have another fun fold for you. These are all pre-recorded. I hope you're enjoying them. Please leave a comment, subscribe if you have not subscribed, and let all your friends know about creating with Kristina so we can have more fun together. All right. Bye-bye.